How's it going, everyone, and welcome to the Battlefield 6 open beta. We're going to be testing out the RTX 5090 at 4K and DLSS, MFG, all of that crap. So we're going to start off with 4K Ultra without anything, and by the looks of it we're getting around 120 FPS. Now one thing is, I haven't actually even played any Battlefield game before, at least since the PS3 era. Boom, got him. Okay, now I can retire as a professional gamer. Holy crap. What is happening? Okay, I'm dead. But anyway, the performance is around 120 FPS. We're using almost all of my GPU and around 70% to 80% CPU. So now, let's go to the settings and let's turn on DLSS Quality. Now actually, I don't even think that did much of anything, as we're still at 100 to 120 FPS. I don't see any big difference in the visuals themselves, but that's an enemy. Oopsie. Jesus Christ, I suck at this game. Okay, so we didn't notice any difference with the DLSS, so let's turn on 2 times multi-frame generation, and we're sitting around 240 FPS, which feels very nice with my 240Hz monitor. I don't see much input lag, but then again, I'm not too much of an expert at benchmarking. Yes, I got a kill. Oh my freaking god, let's go. Okay, what I want to do now is turn on, maybe even if you're feeling frisky, 3 times MFG, and our FPS went from 240 to around 330. Our base FPS dropped from around 120 to 110. 108% GPU usage. That makes perfect sense. The freaking chair flew at me, bruh. What the? Where did that freaking chair come from, dog? Okay, let's go in this house and let's turn on 4 times MFG. And that only increased our FPS by around 60, which is crazy, and dropped our normal FPS by another 10. I don't even think it's worth it, to be honest. Now, what if I go to DLSS Balanced and drop it down from Ultra to more like low? So how's the FPS looking now? So dropping our settings from Ultra to low increase our FPS from 120 to 180, but it's still at 4K. Now what if I turn down the resolution to something more like 1080? I guess now we're playing at 1080. The quality is definitely way worse, and to be honest, we're not even getting much more FPS, but now the textures are definitely way worse. Okay, but what I really want to do is turn up the MFG to 4 times and see what kind of FPS we get now. Oh yeah, we're rocking 600 FPS. It's smooth, but low-key, I don't even know if I noticed too much of a difference from 240. What I want to see is if I can hit 1000 FPS with everything turned down to the lowest. Okay, we're sitting at 660 right now, and I'm gonna turn down DLSS from quality all the way to ultra performance, and that increased our FPS by 10. What the freak, dog? What about dropping the resolution to 720p? Okay, we're sitting at 180 regular FPS and 700 DLSS, MFG, all of the crap. The freaking textures are diabolical. Oopsie. And to be honest, that didn't even increase our FPS by that much. Is there anything else I can change to increase our FPS? 600p. Oh, now it's stretched. But we're getting 750. We're getting closer. You know what I want? 576p. That's right. That's what I want with my 5090. Now we're rocking 777 FPS. Almost 800. But I think we can push this even further. 640 by 480p. Oh my freaking god, dog. We're actually getting less FPS, and I can see the individual freaking pixels now. What the freak? I wanna try to get a kill. I think we're running out of time. Boom, bitch. Okay, I got a kill. I'm happy. And we won. Incredible. We're sitting at 420 FPS. I think that's a perfect place to end off this episode. And it's time for me to never play this game again.